Hey there folks, tonight we're diving into the riveting world of business regulations. Buckle up because it's about to get exhilarating. Specifically, we're talking about Section 496. Now I know what you're thinking. Section 496? Sounds like a snooze fest. But trust me, this is important stuff. Section 496 is like that one friend who shows up to your party uninvited. You know the one. They might seem a bit complicated at first, but they're actually here to help. Section 496 is all about keeping businesses in check. It's a set of rules they have to follow. Think of it as a referee in a football game. You can't just go around tackling people without consequences, right? The same goes for businesses. Section 496 makes sure everyone plays fair. So whether you're a seasoned CEO or just starting your business journey, understanding Section 496 is crucial. Stay tuned as we break it down in plain English. All right, let's get down to brass tacks. Section 496 covers a lot of ground, but we're going to focus on the juiciest bits. First up, we have something called compliance. Sounds scary, right? Don't worry, it's not as bad as it sounds. Compliance basically means following the rules. Section 496 lays out these rules for businesses. These rules are about things like financial reporting and ethical conduct. Then we have enforcement. This is where things get real. If a business breaks the rules, Section 496 gives authorities the power to take action. This could mean fines, penalties, or even shutting down the business altogether, but it's not all doom and gloom. Section 496 also provides businesses with guidelines and best practices. These guidelines help businesses stay on the right side of the law. By understanding and following Section 496, businesses can avoid costly penalties. They can also build a reputation for being trustworthy and reliable. Now, you might be thinking, this is all well and good, John, but how does Section 496 actually affect businesses in the real world? Well, let me tell you. Remember that time when that big company got caught cooking the books? That's right. They were blatantly violating Section 496. And guess what? They had to pay a hefty fine. The CEO even had to step down in disgrace. Talk about bad for business, but it's not just about avoiding penalties. Businesses that embrace Section 496 often see positive results. They tend to have happier employees, stronger customer relationships, and a better overall bottom line. Take, for example, that local bakery down the street. They always make sure to follow all the regulations, even the ones that seem a bit tedious. And guess what? They have a loyal customer base that swears by their ethical practices. See, Section 496 isn't just some abstract concept. It has real-world consequences, both positive and negative. So, we've covered a lot of ground tonight. We've talked about what Section 496 is, why it's important, and how it impacts businesses. But why should you, the average person, care about this seemingly obscure business regulation? Well, for starters, Section 496 affects all of us. When businesses operate ethically and responsibly, it creates a fairer and more stable economy for everyone. It also protects consumers from shady practices and ensures that businesses are held accountable for their actions. Plus, understanding Section 496 can actually be empowering. It gives you the knowledge to make informed decisions as a consumer. You can support businesses that align with your values and hold accountable those that don't. So the next time you hear someone mention Section 496, don't just zone out. Remember, it's not just about boring business jargon, it's about fairness, accountability, and creating a better world for all of us. And on that note, I'll leave you with this thought. Stay informed, stay engaged, and always question the powers that be. That's all the time we have for tonight. Good night, and don't forget to tip your waitstaff.